All right, our next question here says, what do you do when you do not like a show? And this is something I also get a lot. First and foremost, it is really important for me to say I don't write about things I don't like. But that being said, I most of the time am able to find some redeeming quality or something I really appreciate about a show, and I'll talk about that. So for instance, I've seen shows where I'm not a fan of the script or the story, but then the acting was moving, or the set design was really impressive, or the music was really good. And so I would talk about those things. Or, vice versa is true as well. I will say there have been a couple times when I just really did not like a show. And what I've done in those times is A, I don't write about it, but then B, I leave during intermission. And this can be done in a way that is kind and that doesn't cause a scene. And that's the only time I ever recommend leaving during intermission, is if you can do that, achieving both of those things. And so most of the time, you can kind of just sneak out the door quietly, just like don't make a scene, and you don't have to make like eye contact with people, you just kind of slip out of there quietly. But if somebody were to ever ask you like, oh, like, just so you know, like there's one more act, you can say something like, oh yeah, I know, I just need to grab something from the car real quick. That's a really great go-to. You can also say something like, oh, I'm not really feeling so good, like I think I need to go home and see the rest of this another time. Like, you can make those kind of excuses. But honestly, you don't need to prepare a big lie, because most of the time you can just kind of slip out and nobody's going to say anything. And especially if you don't make a scene, most of the time people will not notice.